The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Allen. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest?
Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense. And this time it leads to a foul.
Free throw good, MP. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Poole's got 6 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with Allen. And it's Jackson Davis in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the
So like anywhere from like 6'6" to 6'8", high mid-range and three-pointers. And I'm not a small guard. I hate doing too much dribbling, so just finding my spots around the court.
So with a bigger guard, then, are you kind of in the post too with those post fades?
Sometimes. Just however I can get the shot off. Like, I like to shoot over people.
Universal. Chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the when I was down.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Jackson, Keontae George out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Taking a look at the Jazz, Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's George, and it's Kessler in at the 5 spot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Poole. He has 6.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
And it's George missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
MP passes to Kuminga, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And here is Allen after Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Allen, that's good. MP's got 55.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
The 3 from George. The Warriors pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Harris is checked in for Kuminga.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Curry. Moody finds MP. Golden State moving it around. Takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Poole. 6 points for him. Here's George. No good. Shot missing. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And the basket by Curry.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Poole, no good. Curry passes to Harris. Allen outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Poole. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Fires from deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Utah Jazz.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
And taking a look at Utah, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Pass to Poole. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. Allen passes to Green. And here is Allen. The 3. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Poole kicks to George. Outside Williams. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. He can't let that happen. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Poole following the basket by MP. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. George, that's a two-pointer. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
The quick crossover, what a move. 25 points for Stephen Curry.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jackson Davis in the corner. Green dishes to Allen. Inside, here's Jackson Davis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense.
How nasty that mid-range game can be in 2K these days.
Yeah.
So can we expect you to be one of the best in the rec in 2K26, Chop?
Of course, y'all gonna see me next year.
There it is.
Well, congratulations.
Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So on the floor for Utah, Keontae George out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Chop on winning this 2.
And here are the Warriors now. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Williams. George is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And here's Poole for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
There's the pick. Back to Curry. over George. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Jackson against Green. A jump hook. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson Davis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Council's checked in, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. On defense, the Warriors. And here is Williams. He averages about 5 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Count that bucket. Kuminga's got 11.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Poole. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
I tell you what.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Warriors. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Williams, Walker Kessler out there with Jackson. Then there's George, and it's Poole in a shooting guard.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Here's George. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Williams from long range. The shot no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Council. 5 to shoot. Back to Allen. Now Pajemski. Over to the wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And that one's good. Poole.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga. For 3, Allen connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Nice D from Allen.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Allen. George finds Kessler. Poole outside. Again, the miss by Poole.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Back to Allen.